Hey guys, and welcome back to Resident Evil 2, Claire's A scenario, kill everything run. I'm of course the Leviathan, and this is the second part of the run. I decided to do it segmented because I had said before in the last episode that, watching an hour plus video is probably not, people don't really got that much time for that. So I thought I'd do it segmented like I did the last one, which, you can tell right where I start off. There's no cheating or anything. I'm still hurt as hell with not a lot of ammo. So, yeah, I got pretty close to redoing this run at this point just because I had, I'm on caution. However, I do end up taking the first aid spray because, like I said, I'm not going to be going for rank. I mean, that might be something I do after I actually beat it, that I could try to get an A rank doing it. But yeah, essentially that's just how it's going to go. Anyways, now the liquor here, the first liquor here, I don't bother killing right now. There'll be a few areas in this game where I return and kill them just for lack of ammo, or I don't have a health item on me and I'm kind of hurt and such. So you also find that through this run, I try to do a lot of the speed run tactics that I would. Now with Claire's, it's a little bit different because Leon by default his key item is the lighter, whereas Claire's is the lockpick. So I can't run through and do the get the first red gemstone through that first part there. I have to wait a little bit. I decided just to clear these guys out now while I was here. I have, well, the main reason why I do it because I know there's handgun ammo in the room back there. I think I get grabbed. I can't remember. At that point, I was thinking to myself, "Fuck," and then that happened. I mean, I'm gonna get grabbed once or twice. Sometimes it just happens. But yeah, there's two green herbs over there, and then there's a handgun ammo, and it's just good to have. Well, good to have. She is still alive, right in the belly. Anyways, I am. Trust me, I get more ammo at a point. It gets a little scary. I'll be honest with you, just because when you're down to that least amount of ammo, and you. Well, yeah, when you get down to that least amount of ammo, you're like, oh god, I gotta get the knife. There's even a point where I pull out the knife thinking I'm gonna need it and end up not needing it, and then I have an item space I don't need, and I need to pick up something. I end up using a full heal on it. Just bad item management. But, this is the first time I've done Claire's A scenario in any other way besides trying to beat it. Now, what's gonna make this different than Leon's, even if I'm not doing this in this type of way to kill everything, is with the addition to Sherry in it, which, I mean, you basically meet her, and what's gonna suck is there are a couple of parts where there are gonna be zombies, and I don't want her ass to get nabbed because it does get really, really annoying. I hate having her as a side partner. I mean, I like her better than I like Ashley in Resident Evil 4. I mean, that's kind of like an undisputed thing. So I only do one of the, I do the copper statue first, run through. Now, normally there's zombies here in Leon's scenario, but they are empty now, until the cutscene after I come back through this way, after I've got the, spade key, then there's one. Now, I've got the grenade launcher, which is nice. It's a nice addition to everything. Very, very nice. Now there's a set of handgun ammo back here. Go ahead and grab that. In Resident Evil 3, it's actually on the right-hand side over there. And I was thinking, oh yeah, I gotta grab those. Almost left without grabbing that. Now something that I completely forgot is I believe that there's a not handgun. There's a first aid spray in the very rightmost part of the of that room, but it's okay. I don't need it now. Now that I've reminded myself, now maybe in future episodes I might run back and get it, but that's only if emergencies. So you can go grab the stone one, I guess. I don't know if that right one's made of copper, just got a copper color to it. Kind of gives me kind of a Minecraft vibe to it, at least the square portions of it. No, I'm not going to grab this one right away. I'll grab it on the way back up. Now, on my way back, There are the zombie hands that are in there. You can't kill them. There's no point in shooting them. They're just not how it goes. They will go away. Now I'm taking out the grenade launcher because Mr. Liquor is going to be bye-bye. I think I get through this without being grabbed. Yeah. Yeah, so those don't really count as anything. So I think I get him in 2 shots. Yeah. Ow. It sometimes sucks. There's a later part where I'm on the 3rd floor, I believe, and there's a liquor there, and I shoot it with the grenade launcher, knocks it over once. Shoot it with the grenade launcher again, knocks it over a 2nd time. Then I shoot it a 3rd time, and then it finally does. So it's like between 2 and 3 with the regular rounds. With the acid rounds, it's always a 1 hit, as far as I've seen, because acid always works against the reptilian type of enemy, I suppose. I guess the acid melts off their scaly hide and kills them, but the liquor really doesn't have a scaly hide. It's pretty much an inside-out man with brains. That's at least the way they described it in the novels, which if you've never read the Resident Evil novels, I would highly suggest that you do so, just because they are... If you've ever played any of the games more times than you can count, and you've got it pretty much ingrained inside your head on what the layout of the each area is, it definitely does do that. So S.D. Perry is the author for these books, and they novelize everything. We've got, let's see here, there's 0, 1, 2, 3, Code Veronica. I don't know if they did 4 or 5. I probably wouldn't read those ones anyways. But yeah, I've read a few of them before in the past. The one that's for Resident Evil 2 is called City of the Dead, and that one is pretty good. It definitely paints a pretty good picture of how it goes. It actually gives a bit of a backstory on Ada. Now, a few things are non-canonical in it. It's just gives you kind of a backstory on what happens with some of the characters. Like, for instance, in Resident Evil 1, the book opens up before they even get in the helicopter. It's like they're at the police station, and then for 2, there's before Claire even gets here, Leon even gets here, and then 3, the same thing. It starts right before, at least for Jill, it starts right before the opening cutscene where she explodes out the building. So it's pretty neat. And there's cursing, and there's a lot of fucked up stuff in it. Some of the character dialogues, like I remember in the Code Veronica one, Wesker's like a pervert. He's talking how he gets a fucking hard on for Claire or something like that. It's really weird, but Wesker's kind of a creep anyways in his own way. Anyways, back to the run. Sorry, I had a little rant just because I like the book. So I went ahead, I got the crank right now. Pretty much trying to think of what else we're gonna do in this episode. I really enjoy doing these in post, because trying to play, I can play and talk, but a lot of times it's like I'll be talking and then something will come up that require my focus, and then I'm just like, and that's that. But there's gonna be a cutscene here. I'm skipping all the cutscenes. I probably said that already. Yeah, come on, big guy. Yeah, so that was Sherry. Now, what's good about Claire's run is this room is usually full of 6 or 7 zombies mowing down, but in Claire's scenario, they're not there, and that saves me a lot of ammo, because I was kind of worried until I realized this cutscene's gonna happen. So yeah. So hi, Leon. So what's in there? Oh, flame rounds. It's weird that you get flame rounds, because I'm trying to think of what would... The only real, purpose for the flame rounds, at least in my opinion, is for the Ivy in the laboratories. See, I can't even pick it up. Oh. I decided to stupidly use one. I could have combined 2 of the greens. In hindsight, a lot of the things I do, because I believe I recorded these, really late at night. And I might have been half paying attention. I've been just trying to think of new ways to do Resident Evil 2. I know it's kind of like beating a dead horse, but there's plenty of speedrunners out there that do the games, the different versions. You know, the GameCube version, the PlayStation version, the N64 version, PC version. I believe that's it as far as versions go. And I can speedrun, and I know I said this in the last episode, but I'm never gonna get... I like things like... You know, I do well under pressure, but these old games, it's like if you don't get the hit detection or you just are not in the right frame at the right time, you're going to get screwed up the run. And and what sucks about these types of things is, for one thing, for speedrunning, unless you're doing a segmented run, you got to do it all. So there's been several occasions, and I shit you not, that I've doing really well on a run, got to the very end. Oh wait, this is where I fucked myself with the liquor watch. So I shoot it like a dumbass, miss him, aim down, I shoot him again, I shoot him again, and then I'm out of ammo. I mean, I cleared out an item spot, good, but like, then it hits me, and I miss, hits me again, and then I kill it. So yeah, that definitely made me really upset that happened. So he definitely, you know, like I said, the framing with that. Now, with like I was saying back with speedrunning, unless you do a segmented run, you got to do it all in the end. And I've had several times where I've done really well and gotten to the very end, and then I get fucked over by something, and that makes me really mad. At least in something like this, I mean, for instance, this episode right here. Say I was doing this and I fucked up. I would reload my save and start again. It'd be kind of annoying, but at least it's like I'm at a point where I don't have to start at the beginning. And you guys wouldn't even know if I did anyways, which, by the way, this is only the first time I did this one. Not lying about that, but yeah. So, you know, killing everything, like I said before, I got inspired to do that by Many a True Nerd with his Fallout series of doing those. Now, it would be interesting to do a kill nothing run, but you kind of have to. I mean, I'm trying to think, how would I do that? I mean, I can run past plenty of the zombies, but there's... See here, I gotta kill the G mutation. There's no way, because even if you get around the G mutation, and right before the sewers, and you've got all the plugs, it doesn't let you buy. Now, I know in Many a True Nerd as well also did a kill nothing run, and only like scripted fights that had to absolutely be killed to progress. So maybe I could do it. If I went through the entire game and killed nothing but G mutation and Wesker, I guess, or not Wesker, geez, William Birkin. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. That seems really hard because there are certain areas where it's like, yeah, that's probably what I would do. I'd probably have the knife and just swipe at their legs and get them down. I don't know. That seems way harder than just killing everything. I mean, I'm sure I'd have tons of ammo, but yeah, it sounds like a lot harder. But who knows? I like a challenge and I like trying new things, so who knows? So now that I got this area cleared out, now I gotta go all the way back, and since I don't have the lighter, I'm trying to remember where I get the lighter from. Oh, I remember where it's at. Because now that I've got the diamond... Do I have the diamond key? I don't remember what I'm doing right now. I honestly don't remember. Oh, I remember. Oh yeah, I had just gotten the lighter from that save room. Sorry, I looked away for a moment. Yeah, so I got the lighter now, which now I can go back and get the other gemstone, which it's kind of annoying to do it that way. But, you know, it is what it is. Which, making speedrunning, I don't know exactly how I would probably do that, but... Now, I'm searching over here because I'm a big dumbass and I thought that there's ammo. There is ammo in Leon's, at least. I believe there's either handgun ammo or shotgun. I believe it's handgun. I hate walking around hurt as well. That kind of annoys the piss out of me. But, you know, it would annoy me more if it was a speed run, just because even being on caution, it slows your gait a little bit. But give me a break. I'm killing everything. Sometimes it happens. But yeah. And I will be killing the... because I know people had complained in the last speed run, or not speed run, last kill everything for Leon, that I didn't kill the zombies that burst in the shutters, and I didn't kill the 2 zombies that come in the room when you're downstairs getting the valve handle, which I already killed the valve handle ones. Now, the other ones haven't broken out yet, and unless I can think of I think when I go into the library the last time and people bust out, then I gotta go find them and kill them, unfortunately, because I'll get nitpicky people, which, I mean, you never, for me at least, in the A scenarios, once they break out, you really don't have any other need to, well, actually, no, for Leon's at least, you never really have any need to go down the hallway that goes down to the basement and then the hallway where the first liquor is. In Claire's, though, I just realized I'm going to have to do that because Claire doesn't go down the ventilation shaft. She goes the other way, so I'd actually have to do the, I'd actually have to do one of those. So, you know, either way, I'm going to get killed. So now, I'm going to kill these 2 guys first. And there's other Mr. On Fire Man. You can kill him later, but I just might as well just kill him now. Because I'm in a room. You know, it's easier just to sweep a room when you're there, unless you don't have the ammo and you're really hurt. I still haven't decided, though, or even figured out that you know, enemies that are on fire, are they more prone to being put down quicker? Now, I have the gems. I gotta go back to the save room because I just realized I didn't have enough space. Which does happen. You might... But I will be picking up the side pack and the submachine gun. I know it tells you to leave it for Leon, but Leon already did this. So the next part's actually really funny, and I thought about this because I'm going to be facing the crows. I completely realized I forgot something else. I'm an idiot. I think I forgot something else. What did I forget? I don't remember, but I remember being like, ugh. So I do apologize for the waste of time, but it not being a speed run, it does not matter. Oh yeah, the knife, because I'm going to be killing a good number of the crows with the knife, which it's fairly easy with the knife. It's 2 swipes. With the handgun, it's 1 shot, which it's fairly easy. I think I get grabbed 1 time, I think. Which crows, I've never been, in the entire time I've ever played this game, I've never been killed by a crow. I believe I'm just on normal caution, so... That is so funny and super satisfying doing it that way. I think I killed it already. Yeah. Just 1 stab. Nothing like stabbing crows. Yeah, and then it goes around the corner and I try to get it. And then it bites the hell out of me. Which I never understood that. Like, I would just do that and just stab it out of the air. So now I'm like... See, now I had to use that. Wasn't gonna get infested by any crows. Now I'm thinking, since I picked up the handgun ammo, now I can afford to, yeah. So much easier doing it that way. So they're all dead. So I just did a sweep over here just to make sure they're all dead. They are twitching though, but I think that's just a leftover twitch. And then after that point, they're dead. For sure. Now, I decided not to attack them right now because I knew that the bowgun was down here. The secondary bowgun is down here with the valve handle. So I decided just to wait until I get that. Now, this is the only time in a Resident Evil game, as far as I've seen. I don't know why they didn't do this more often, because it would be kind of scary for the 4 people and kind of hindering sometimes the zombies that end up coming through this room. So watch. So yeah, that only happens one time in the game. See, that wouldn't it be more scary if it was just randomized, the zombies in the room? They could do that. I mean, it'd be kind of annoying if it did that all the time. No, I don't know what I'm thinking to myself. I forget what my thought process is at this point. But, you know. So I'm just picking them off as I go like a good sniper. It is so satisfying, but I go back and forth between the handgun and that. And yet again, I'm still running low, so now I'm just deciding to just knife, just because I thought to myself, I think I do the knife here. I don't remember. That's a good lad. Yeah, I think I end up just knifing them now. It's just a lot easier. And they're quite easy to dodge around. And there's only like 1 or 2. It's easy unless you're like in a narrow hallway and you can knock it around. Or you could just get grabbed. Like I said, some areas are a slow burn and you just gotta use the knife. I think he's dead. Nope. It's okay that he did that though. Saves a lot of time and a lot of knife swipes. Nope, and she is still not dead. Go down, Jesus Christ. And in 500 easy steps, you can kill a zombie. Alright, well now that they're taken care of. What I like about this game is, if you actually watch the cutscene, I'm sure I've said this before, when it shows that the water tower puts out the RPD copter, it zooms in on the cockpit saying, hey, there's something over there, you should look at it. Which is pretty nice, if you catch that context clue. Alright, so all the crows are dead. Just go ahead and lock this door now, just because. I believe only the last thing I do in this episode is I put the red gemstones in, I get the keys. Oh yeah, the scream of the mayor's daughter from Chief Iron's crazy ass. Pretty sure that's whose scream that is the only other female. Now I'm searching around here because I forgot if there was ammo here or not, and Leon's there is, I think, or at least in the beast areas or something, and there's a ink ribbon right there. Now, I'm happy because in this scenario, the liquor does not burst through the skylight at the top, which is, you know, I wasn't sure when I was recording this if it was, and I was like, oh, please no, I don't want to deal with it. So you get the other half of the blue stone. Which I really like in this game, that Leon's and Claire's leaving of the police station are completely different on the things they have to collect. I don't know why I decided to do that again. Yeah. I really enjoyed that. I really hope that the remake does something similar. You're really quiet now. Alright, so we do a little bit of item management here. Don't need the valve handle till the sewers. Don't need that right now. Knife I put away, and that's pretty good. That seems about it. Alrighty, okay. Alrighty guys, well that is the end of this episode of Resident Evil 2 Kill Everything Claire's A scenario. If you like the videos I do, make sure you click the subscribe button you see on the screen, along with the videos you see as well. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching, guys.